Dead by Daylight has over 100 survivor perks, but some of the best perks are actually in the base game, so no need to go reaching for your wallet. Whether you're a new or returning player, here are 10 powerful base game survivor perks you can use right now. Starting off, let's go over one of my favorite perks, and that is Prove Thyself. This perk increases the repair speed by 10% per survivor within a short radius. This perk is great as it allows you to apply a lot of gen pressure to the killer. It's very strong for being able to complete more dangerous gens later into the game, although this perk requires 2 survivors to work on a gen. With the right conditions with different perks or toolboxes, you can easily save up to 10 or even 15 seconds. Now, I like to run healing perks, and one of my favorites is Botany Knowledge. This perk increases the healing speed by 50%. The default healing time of another survivor is around 16 seconds, and with this perk, you save about 5 to 6 seconds. This is a great perk to support your team. But I have another great support perk. One of the most underrated perks in the game is Will Make It. After you unhook a survivor, for 90 seconds you will heal others 100% faster, which cuts the healing speed in half. Considering you're almost always unhooking someone before healing them, this perk is just a no-brainer. An amazing base game perk for coordination is Deja Vu. This perk highlights the 3 generators in closest proximity and also allows you to repair those 6% faster. This perk is great for precise coordination with your team. If other people are running this perk, you can pinpoint specific information. Maybe the Deja Vu generator in the middle of the map is almost done, or you're looping the killer near the far Deja Vu generator. It's just useful to give more precise information to your team. Not to mention you'll repair these generators faster. Next up we have Resilience. While injured, you basically do everything 9% faster. This perk is actually really good when you consider it actually counts for repairing, healing, or even things like vaulting. It's just a pretty versatile perk, and there's almost always a guaranteed value from it unless you're someone who never takes a single hit. If you're a newer player, here is something that's almost essential, and that's going to be Sprint Burst. I would say you should always have one exhaustion perk while playing. These are usually perks that, when conditions are met, do something like increasing movement speed for a few seconds, and are necessary for doing things like looping or escaping the killer. Sprint Burst will give you 50% haste for 3 seconds and has a cooldown of 40 seconds, and this is triggered when you start running. If you're saving your Sprint Burst, you're going to have to walk around the map, unfortunately. This perk shines when you're working on a generator, as you can immediately activate it and get away. Note that the exhaustion cooldown does not go down while you are running, so keep this in mind when you're wanting to recharge your Sprint Burst. Another one of my favorite perks is Iron Will. If you're not suffering from exhaustion, you will have no grunts of pain while injured. This perk is great as killers are going to be relying on audio to figure out where an injured survivor is. The injured audio is pretty loud, so if the killer doesn't see you, he'll probably hear you and still find you. This will help you win chases and be able to burst away with an exhaustion perk. Another pretty well known but popular perk is Kindred. This perk will reveal the aura of the killer within 16 meters of a hooked survivor. This perk is great as you can see if the killer's camping a hook, as well as seeing the direction they leave. It's also nice as you only need one person on your team to run this perk, and given it gives you information after every survivor's hooked, I feel like it's pretty invaluable. Now, a pretty decent self-reliance perk when paired with other healing perks is Self-Care. This perk allows you to heal yourself at 35% of the normal speed. Now, you shouldn't rely on this perk as ideally you can coordinate with your team to get a faster heal off, but this perk is amazing for solo queuing. It's hard to predict what randoms are going to do. For all you know, Dwight's going to unhook you and then go run across a map and hide in a locker. It adds a bit of predictability and control to a largely unpredictable match, which I think is a very strong bonus. And finally, we have a pretty powerful perk that allows you to snowball a win, and that is Adrenaline. This activates when the last generator is completed and you gain 1 health state and gain 50% haste for 3 seconds. This is an exhaustion perk, and despite this perk seeming tricky, the trade-off is definitely worth it. It can help a group of survivors snowball and escape, as this can revive you while in a down state or fully heal you if you're injured. Many times someone will be running the killer right before the gen pops, and this perk almost guarantees they get away while someone else is already opening a door. As someone who runs a full team, I've seen this perk save a teammate every time we get the last generator done. It's very strong and kind of unpredictable when you're a killer. Now here's a few quick random builds I put together. First is Self-Care, which will be the core. You'll want Botany Knowledge since Self-Care alone is kind of slow, Resilience for a buff while healing and injured, and then Sprint Burst for escaping. You can go full healer mode with Botany, Will Make It, Kindred, and Sprint Burst. Or you can kind of make a gen-based build with Deja Vu, Resilience, Prove Thyself, and Sprint Burst. Really, you can just make any combination you want, as long as you have some form of escape perk like Sprint Burst. Doubling up on healing perks is slightly excessive, but pretty fun and definitely worth it if you're a team player. Just play around with perks and see what you like and don't like. Don't feel married to any builds, and eventually you will unlock new survivors. So there's a list of some decent base game perks, whether you're a returning or completely new player. I think these perks are pretty reasonable and help you win more games. Let me know what other base game perks you think are essential for new players, and thank you so much for watching.